This is Chris with Ales. Like, subscribe. Subscribe to Team W Wrestling on YouTube. Subscribe to my other channel, Word of Chris. And subscribe to this channel, Chris with Ales. And follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and both of my TikToks. They'll all be down there in the description box. And I'm here to do my WWE Monday Night Raw November 7th, 2022 reviews. So here we go, discussing about tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw. Now, they only got like one thing announced so far, which is going to be a lot of stuff, obviously. But the one thing that's announced, Seth Rollins will be defending the United States Championship in a open challenge. So yeah, that will be later on tonight. But we kick off the show with the Undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, Jimmy and Jay the Usos, and Solo Sikoa. So yeah, all three of them makes their way down to the ring, and they was talking about how they beat the Brawling Brutes at Crown Jewel, and now they're going to go to SmackDown, beat the New Day, and retain the titles and, become the longest reigning tag team champions. So yeah, and then they were saying that everybody's the twos and they're the ones, but while they were saying that, they get interrupted by the New Day. So yeah, Kofi, Kingston, and Xavier Woods make their way down to the ring. They started talking, and they started cutting some pretty good promos. The New Day and the Usos was cutting really good promos at each other. Now the New Day was talking about how they are going to make sure that the Usos do not beat their record of 483 days on SmackDown, how they will win back the tag team titles and all that. And then they started talking about pressure and stuff. They was talking about how the Usos didn't have to earn anything, how they came into WWE just because of their family and all that stuff. So yeah, that's what the New Day was saying. It was pretty good stuff, and it was all going back and forth, like I said. And then the Usos was talking about how the New Day don't know pressure because they gotta prove who they are in their family and all that stuff. So yeah, it was just really good stuff. I don't know how to explain it really, but you gonna have to go and check it out. It was pretty good promos back and forth, But yeah, while that was going on, we see Matt Riddle make his way down to the ring, and, Riddle just comes down just because the New Day was out there, because he wants to form a band with Xavier Woods, because him and Elias is forming a band, and he comes down with the bongs or whatever, and he's talking about how he likes to hit bongs, and he wants Xavier Woods to hit his bong, and then Xavier Woods smack the bong, and then Kofi Kingston, and he tells Solo, does he want to, and Solo just stares at him, and then he tells Jimmy, he goes like, you want to smack the bong, and then Jimmy starts playing around with it. He goes like, okay, that's enough. And then he goes up to Jay and talks about, you want to smack the bomb, and then Jay just smacked the shit out of it. And he goes like, you know what? I don't like you. You're just not very oozy. But you know what? Since there's three of us and three of y'all, how about let's have a 6-man tag team match? And then that's how we get the match underway. So yeah, it was the New Day and Matt Riddle versus the Usos and Solo Sikoa in the 6-man tag team match. And I believe this is the first time that we see the Usos and Solo Sikoa team up for the first ever time, all three brothers. So yeah, it was a 6-man tag team match. It was a pretty good 6-man tag team match. At one point, we seen Jimmy Uso and Matt Riddle was the ones tagged into this match. At the ending, we see Jey Uso jump off with the Uso splash, but he gets caught in a triangle chokehold. But while that was happening, Jimmy jumps off the top turnbuckle with the Uso splash on the Matt Riddle. He goes for the pin. 1, 2, Xavier Woods breaks up the pin. That's when Solo Sikoa gets in the ring, and Jey Uso and Kofi Kingston. So yeah, they're all going at it, and they manage to get out of the ring. And then everybody starts laying each other out with some moves, and then we see Jimmy Uso hitting a suicide dive on Xavier Woods, and then Matt Riddle hits floating bro onto Jimmy Uso, grabs Jimmy. Jimmy starts fighting back, actually, and then throws Riddle back into the ring, and then Jimmy gets on the apron, and then Riddle hits a DDT onto Jimmy off the second rope. He's setting up for the RKO, but while he's setting up for the RKO, Solo Sikoa quickly jumps on the apron and tags himself in. Jimmy Uso gets hit with the RKO by Riddle. Solo Sikoa gets in the ring, turns Riddle around, and then hits spinning Solo onto Matt Riddle, and then pins him for the 1, 2, 3. So yeah, the Usos and Solo Sikoa defeated the New Day and Matt Riddle tonight in the 6-man tag team match. That's what happened. Really good matchup. I'll give that match 3.5 stars. That's what I'll give it. It was a really good match to kick off Raw, So yeah, really good stuff. But then after that, they started showing the stuff that happened at Crown Jewel and all that. So amazing show too. So yeah, go check that out. Definitely the main event. That main event was amazing between Roman and Logan. But yeah, up next we're gonna be seeing Baron Corbin and JBL. So yeah, that will be up next. But yeah, I'll see you guys later until the next thing that happens on Monday Night Raw. See you guys later until then.